Oh! What is up, my fellow Lunatics? CrazyRunt here. We're back with some more Bleach Brave Souls. Without further ado, let's get right into the video. Let me just double sure that we're streaming, and we'll get right into it. As soon as I connect my Bluetooth and stuff. Alright, we're streaming. We good. So, the new banner. Yeah, I like this. Dope. Alright, you gotta read this in reverse. It wouldn't be any fun if your mask cracked too quickly like it did last time. You know what I think would be really boring? If you weren't in your release state. Straight up, like, I really want this Ichigo. I'd kill for an overpowered Ichigo like this that I can just run around the levels just hacking, slashing, and all that. No offense to Granjao, but I'm here for one motherfucker only, Ichigo. Oh, we can go ahead and do a summon. We're definitely gonna do that. This banner is gonna be my entire life from here on out. Like, nothing else matters except this banner. Mean to get nothing good? Ah, shit, that sucks. Alright, so yeah, this battle, this one. As much as I would love to get the Orihime from that. Oh wait, I don't think I can't get the Orihime from it. Oh, shit. Alright, let's go. I do care, I just remembered I couldn't get her from that. Guess I was just a little salty that I couldn't get Orihime. Okay, we need another 200, and we ain't got 200, so yeah, that sucks. Okay. That banner's gonna be like my full... nothing else is gonna matter except that banner. Okay, we don't have any characters to level up, which sucks. Let's go to gift box, see what we got. We got a bunch of XP crystals, but that's about it. Yep, we gotta sell some characters. We got way too many. Yeah, that's probably like my favorite fight in all of Bleach, Ichigo versus Grimjow. Like, I don't think there was a better fight in the entire anime. At least for me. No, dude, that was on my alt account. Well, no. Okay. I have two different Bleach Brave Souls accounts. When I got my PS5, I made another PlayStation account so I could use my official gamer tag, or my official YouTube name, in my gamer tags, because I had a completely different gamer tag that was not my YouTube channel's name, and so when I got my PS5, I made a separate PlayStation account because I didn't want to lose all my stuff from my OG PlayStation account, so I just went ahead and made a second one, and I theorized to myself, well, if I make a new PlayStation account, I could probably make another Bleach Brave Souls account, so I did. The difference is, like, this one has an exclamation mark on my name, the other one does not have an exclamation mark, which is the OG one. So I have, like, but still, I mean, very impressive stack roster for both accounts. So yeah, this is the alt account. Last night we were on the OG account, so now we're back on the alt account. Which is why we can still do a lot of these stories and stuff, because we haven't done them yet. Alright, let's get right into it. Alright, let's sort these by level. See, we got a lot of Ichigos, but I really want one where he's in Bankai all the time, and with the Hollow Mask too is like freaking cool. I'm actually really wondering what his ult would be. Probably Getsuga Tencho or something like that. I don't know. But, you know, only one way to find out. Let's get into it. Oh, here it is. Yes, I knew it. His special's Getsuga Tencho. God, I gotta get that Ichigo. I could go Bankai now and using the ult and just play as that Ichigo for a bit, but unfortunately the Bankai does not last permanently, so yeah, that sucks. Yeah, I was never a big fan of Ichigo's Shikai, but that's just because I started watching it when I saw him in Bankai with the Holification for the first time, so when I saw that, I'm like, what the fuck is that? Where's this cool katana at? But then I rewatched the series from the beginning, I'm like, okay, that was pretty fucking badass. This one, yeah, he's hella good. Especially for like Shikai Ichigo, because he does this awesome ult and everything. Yeah! Let's do this. Yeah, the only thing I didn't like about the fight between Ichigo and Grimmjow was... I have no idea. I do know he kicks ass, though. Grimmjow! You know, the whole multi-form thing for any anime is really a double-edged sword, because at one point or another, it becomes stale. It's like, Ichigo's Shikai was probably the shit when it first debuted, and then he just starts spamming Bankai. Don't get me wrong, like, he can do Bankai all day, it'll never get old for me, but at one point or another, like, his Shikai just becomes big. Yeah. I was actually really happy that Ichigo didn't just start spamming Bankai when he got his powers back. I'm like that he actually fought for a bit in his Shikai form when he got his powers back. I thought that was cool. Well, because, like, it's like the same reason, like, it's like you never want to lead with, like, your ult in the first place. Because, like, then your enemies get used to it. Like, you never overuse your trump card, because then it becomes predictable, and if you overuse your... It's like if a pro wrestler kept trying to go for nothing but their finisher. Your enemy would always see it coming, and they would just learn to counter it. Ah, damn it. Plus, like, these forms, they mean a lot to the fan base. Like, we can all argue, like, what Goku's most famous form is, but I guarantee you we all can agree that Super Saiyan was OG, and there will never be nothing as awesome as seeing Goku just go Super Saiyan. But as he kept getting stronger, the form just become meh. So, like, even when he uses Super Saiyan, we're just like, okay, and what's this gonna do? Like, if he had gone Super Saiyan 3 while he was fighting Jiren, we would have been like, is that supposed to do something? But what I like is, like, when he was fighting Kid Buu and Cell, he was still in Super Saiyan. So it's like he was still doing good, even if he didn't win, he was still doing good. Like, that would be better if Ichigo started with his Shikai, and then when things were getting more rocky with his opponents, then he went Bankai. But he's always using it as like a quick fix. Which I usually don't complain about because I love seeing Ichigo go Bankai. But it just sucks that, you know, his other forms are always overshadowed. And then he gets these other forms that he never uses. They're just like powers that make characters pull out from their ass. It's like, I love Dragon Ball Z. I do. I love the video games so effing much. The time... Like, two perfect examples. The amount of time I played Budokai Tenkaichi 3 and other Budokai Tenkaichi titles, just Dragon Ball games in general on my PS2, but mostly Budokai Tenkaichi 3, give credit to the GOAT, was just like, I spent so much fucking time playing that as a kid. And like, the time I have spent on Xenoverse 2 and the amount of money I've spent on also like DLCs and stuff for that game. You see, that's a point. As much as we love these old forms like Super Saiyan and OG Bankai and maybe Naruto's OG Ninetales form, like, the forms represent self-improvement. And you could argue that's what makes anime characters better than superheroes. It's like, whenever an anime character achieves something new, it's a form of self-growth. And us as the audience seeing them do that makes us want to self-improve. And plus, it keeps it interesting. It doesn't leave it stale. See, like, there is no such thing as a perfect 10 for any anime character. Like, one of the most notable characters? Goku. And like, this could be something you could argue, and I'm not... Okay. I like Goku way more than I like Superman for my own reasons. I still love Superman, but I like Goku way more for my own reasons. And one of said reasons is because Goku is always improving. So, me, as a big fan, it motivates me to want to do better myself. Same with Naruto, same with Ichigo. I see Ichigo improving, becoming stronger, and this motivates me to do that as well. To do better, it motivates me. Same with, like, okay, this one's, I don't know, this one's gonna get, you know, I don't know if anyone's gonna get this one, but same with Hajime Ippo, a show about boxers. When the characters become stronger and learn new moves, techniques, and just become stronger in general, it motivates us. But even then, we don't forget about how far we've come when these characters do other things. It's like if you, okay, let's say you get a six-pack and you're just blown away. That'd be like Bankai. And then, okay, better analogy. It's like, let's say you start doing crunches to lose belly fat, and then at one point you lose the belly fat. Okay, that'd be like Ichigo going Shikai for the first time. Amazing, phenomenal. You're like so freaking proud. Then you keep doing it until you get a six-pack. That'd be the equivalent of going Bankai, but it absolutely overshadows what you achieved prior, and now it's not as impressive. Even though what you did before was really impressive, not as impressive as getting like a six-pack. You keep up the grind, and then you get a fucking 8-pack. Like, your entire core and chest and everything is just absolutely shredded. You look like a straight-up anime character now. Very impressive. But once again, it is... Oh, your previous accomplishments are now overshadowed by your new progress. Now, while you can still find joy and accomplishment in what you achieved prior, it just doesn't hold up. So it is a constant double-edged sword. Where new forms motivate you to do better, but then the old ones you love so much are just overshadowed by new forms. It's like, you could argue Super Saiyan is way better than Ultra Instinct just because of how they did it. But we all know Ultra Instinct is like just tiers, leagues, whatever word you want to use, above Super Saiyan. But that still doesn't mean Super Saiyan is any less cool. It's just in terms of actually strength and power and comparing it to an enemy, it'd be practically useless. Damn it. Like, I remember when they reran Bleach from the get-go on Toonami. That's how I watched Bleach in the first place. I would watch it on late night cable. cable on a network called Toonami, and they were rerunning it, and I saw Ichigo get his Shikai for the first time. Oh, sweet Christ, yes. Oh my god, I hate when they do that in anime. I don't care what anime it is. Akira Toriyama, I love you so much. You were the absolute freaking one of the goats when it came to just anime, manga, all that. And I hate... Oh god, this anime. Like, I love Akira Toriyama so fucking much. Sad that he passed, but I gotta call it out. I fucking hated in Dragon Ball movies where, like, Goku would get thrown around like a fucking ragdoll for like 18 minutes, and then he would like say, "Everyone, give him your energy," and then like he would one-shot the movie villain. I could not stand that crap. Like, that always freaking, like, when Goku did that against Turtles, I didn't like it. When Goku did that against, well, did he? Yeah, he did that against Slug. Like, when he was fighting Slug, he got thrown around like a ragdoll, got pissed, went like Super Saiyan Kaioken or some shit. Just to calm down, then Slug turned huge and then started whooping Goku's ass, and then Goku charged up the Spirit Bomb, boom, done. When he fought Turtles, charged up the Spirit Bomb, boom, done. When he fought, let's see, when he fought Android 13, charged up the Spirit Bomb, boom, done. When he fought Broly, well, he didn't use the Spirit Bomb, but he gathered everyone's energy so he could one-punch Broly. Boom, done. When he was fighting this robot thing, charge up the Spirit Bomb. Boom, done. When he... Okay, well, when they did it with, like, Majin Buu, it was done a lot better, because they actually fought for a while, and Goku wasn't just thrown around like a fucking ragdoll. Like, I finally get where the term Super Scenic comes from. I always thought, like, when everyone called... I don't know if this is what it goes for, but this is just what it reminds me of. Like, whenever I used to see... I remember watching John Cena's, like, matches for the first time, like, the wrestler, and my god, it is just like a Dragon Ball movie. Like, John Cena would start out fighting, maybe he would get a few hits in, but then he would get hit, he would just... Or, like, I don't know, like, they would get a lucky shot in, he would go down, then they would wail on him for I don't know how fucking long, just for him to come back out of nowhere with a finisher, and then boom, that's it, done. John Cena wins the match. I'm like, what the fuck? I'm like, John, I love you, but I don't want to watch you get your ass whooped for 10 minutes straight just to pull a finisher out of nowhere and then pick up the win. Like, it's boring, it's lame. I want to see you guys trading blows. And, like, I really do fucking love Dragon Ball, I do, but that is one of my core problems I have with it. And, like, when I just sit, like, I gotta point this out, like, thank God they did not do that in Dragon Ball Super. When Goku unlocked Ultra Instinct, he didn't one-shot Jiren. When he mastered it, he didn't one-shot Jiren. In fact, Jiren was giving him a run for his money while he was in Ultra Instinct. So they were actually trading blows and fighting, and I'm like, oh, thank God, this is awesome. But, like, hey, you know what also, you know what other anime is really guilty of doing that shit? Bleach. And I love Bleach so fucking much. Like, you guys know this. Like, I effing hate Ichigo goes his own Super Saiyan for like 10 minutes just to one-shot an enemy. Like, which fight was more hype? Ichigo versus Grimmjow or Ichigo versus Aizen? Which one would I rather watch again? Ichigo versus Grimmjow. Why? Because it was well-paced, well-fought. It had some good emotional moments in it. Oh my god, Ichigo versus Aizen. My god, that shit felt rushed. Like, let's see what happens. Ichigo shows up like a boss, grabs Aizen by the face, throws his ass into oblivion. Goes somewhere to fight where there's no one around like they do in Dragon Ball. And then... let's see, what else? Oh yeah, and then... Ichigo and Aizen start trading blows. Pretty cool, because Every time their swords clash, something around them gets destroyed. Okay, pretty cool. Then Aizen's like getting overconfident, like, my power is so great, I can destroy everything around me. Then Ichigo does the awesome troll that he does to every one of his enemies. Because every time one of his enemies trolls him, he trolls them like that later on in the show. Like a boss, Ichigo grabs Aizen's sword, and I'm like, alright! And then he lights the slice on Aizen. Pretty fucking cool. Then Aizen goes apeshit, transforms, and then launches a nuclear attack at Ichigo. Oh wait, Aizen did try that cage thing, and then Ichigo just casually blew it away. Or swatted away, my bad. Alright, so then once Ichigo cuts Aizen, the dude transforms into some... I don't even know how to describe it, like a monstrous form or whatever. And then the dude grabs Ichigo by the throat after launching an attack at him. Ichigo just casually shrugs him off, and then Ichigo goes final Getsuga Tensho, slices him one time, and doesn't kill him, and then we find out it weakened him enough to seal him away in something, and that's it. And I'm like, are you fucking kidding me? How long was that? I'm like, Jesus Christ, that was short. And like, that was it? Like, they didn't have a back and forth, they weren't talking to each other. I mean, Ichigo barely fought him for like, how long was it? And then he takes this other awesome form just to instantly use him. I mean, God, they could have dragged it out for a few more minutes. And I did not like his fight with Ukiura. I did not. Whenever I rewatch that, I just skim right to the part where he goes, Boss de Lorde. They have the casual back and forth. Then Ichigo decides he's gonna go use his holification now that he knows that Orihime is safe. And then like freaking... Oh hey, it's Yua. Yes, oh my god, like... Oh my god, like I really love fucking Dragon Ball, I do. But I've got to call it out on that. Like, I fucking hate when they skip the martial arts and they just use BS power-ups. Like, I cannot stand that. Like, that's one of the things I loved about the video games. I was throwing hands. I didn't just use some bullshit power-up and call it a day. I was throwing hands. That's what I fucking loved about it. And that's why, like... I'm probably gonna get so much hate for this, but that's just something, like, I cannot stand about Dragon Ball, is when they skip the martial arts and they go straight to the power-ups. Meanwhile, you got animes like Hajime Ippo, Baki, and don't get me wrong, Baki does it too, but they don't overdo it, and we still get some awesome 1v1 fights. There are some good fights in Dragon Ball, don't get me wrong, I've seen them. I don't care what anime it is. I cannot stand when they do BS power-ups and then the main character just ends it. Like the Bleach Hellverse movie. Let's talk about that. Yeah, so Ichigo finally gets to reuse his Boss de Lorde form. Lasts for like, I don't know what, 3 seconds, probably a hell of a lot shorter than when he fought Ukiura. And then what happens? We never see it again. Goes back to refight the main villain, tries to resist going to Boss de Lorde, and then Hell's like, okay, we'll lend you our power so you can stop this guy. Then Ichigo gets some golden armor BS power-up out of nowhere, one-shots the main villain of the movie, and that's it, we call it a day. I'm like, oh my god, dude, are you serious right now? Like, bro, I could care less what anime it is. I cannot stand that crap. Like, that's why I like his fight with Grimmjow so much better. There's back and forth between the two. There's real emotional stake in it. There's moral conflict while they're fighting. We get a compelling backstory for the villain he's fighting. I mean, they're not just one-shotting each other. My god, this fight was gold. It's probably better than Ichigo versus Byakuya. But other than that, that was another really good fight. Yeah, I'm sorry, like, I gotta ask though. How is it they did Ichigo versus Byakuya so fucking well? and then they completely mess up Ichigo versus Aizen. I would have been okay with the way it ended if they just dragged the fight out a little bit longer. And you know what? Yeah, I feel like I'm very justified in my bitching about that, because how long were we waiting for Ichigo and Aizen to settle it? Like, constantly wondering how he's going to do it. Ichigo gets this super OP'd form, and his fight with Aizen barely lasted long at all. Everyone was like, oh, well, Ichigo was trying to finish it quickly, so that's why he was casually just flashing his blade with Aizen from the get-go. Like, if he was trying to end it as fast as he possibly could, drag Aizen to the middle of nowhere, instantly go to Getsuga, or Bugetsu, wherever the form with the black hair and the bandages is called, and end it. To be fair though, I do like the ending to Ichigo versus Aizen more than I like the ending to Ichigo versus Grimjaw. Like, that's probably my favorite fight in the entire anime, but I hated how Ichigo was just casually slashing the claws. Like, they should have, I don't know, done something a little bit different, because seeing Ichigo casually cut through each one of Grimjow's claws while blocking it just, I don't know, that sucked. I guess the best ending probably to a fight in the anime in my book was Ichigo versus Byakuya. I really like how they both just go for one final slash at each other. I fucking love that. Like, they're both on their last legs, they're just putting into one final attack, and they just go freaking ham on each other. That shit was great. Yeah, it's like, oh, you definitely gotta check out King and Ashura. It's on Netflix, and it is just awesome. Oh, and one anime you definitely have to watch. Like, I emphasize definitely. It's on YouTube, free, dubbed. At least I'm pretty sure it's still there. I haven't seen it in a while, but that's where I watched it. It's called Hajime Nippo. It's an anime about boxing. No mystical mumbo jumbo, no crazy side plots, or like, we don't ditch the main story to go do some random BS arc. And once again, you know, Bleach, I gotta talk about that. Why'd you do that so many times? I'd be watching the Aizen arc, or the, whatever you want to call it, the Waco Mundo arc. Or waiting for Ichigo to get ready to settle the beef with Aizen once and for all. And then next thing you know, there is a new arc. I'm like, bro, what the fuck? I didn't mind the random arcs once his fight with Aizen was over. But the fact we got, like, how many arcs did we have that took place while Ichigo was in the middle of something with Aizen? Let's see. Okay, there was the one that happened right after. Okay, I'll play off for that one. At least I'm pretty sure. Ooh, my favorite now. Gotta let her have it. Way to go now. Alright, they had like, what, that one arc that took place right after the Soul Society arc? Okay, I'll cut him some slack there. Okay, I think there was 2 arcs, maybe more, that took place while Ichigo was trying to settle his beef with Aizen. There was the one with that princess. It was a bodyguard for. They got a new squad captain, Squad 3 captain. And then there was the one with the Zanbakuto Rebellion. Oh yeah, dude, you'll definitely like Hajime Nippo. It's one of your basic stories, but it's a really damn good one. Bullied kid, had to get saved by a boxer. Boxer takes him to a gym, gives him some boxing tapes to watch, and then bro becomes inspired and wants to become a boxer, and he becomes one of the most ass-kicking dudes there are. Like, it's straight up like if Peter Parker decided to go to a boxing gym and start throwing hands. Actually, the main character is probably more of a shy guy than Peter Parker. But he is an absolute beast in the ring. Like, I fucking love watching this anime. Like, there is not a single I emphasize this. There is not a single bad fight in the anime. I think there was like one. Okay, there might have been like a few fights that were rushed, but that was just demonstrating the overall epic power of some of the fighters. Like, the main character lost a fight. I'm not gonna say which fight he lost, but he did lose a fight, and he had to take a long break and hiatus, went on a camping trip with the guys to do some boxing training in the middle of nowhere. with an old boxing legend, and dude came back and fucking destroyed the guy he was making a comeback match with. Like, trust me, watch Hajime no Ippo, you will not regret it. It's one of the greatest animes of all time. It's probably like my #1 favorite underrated anime. And like, they had some decent video games. I actually got a Game Boy Advance game for my Game Boy. Because like, I saw this and I'm like, no way, there's a video game? And like, I got me a Game Boy Advance piece just for some light gaming, just to play some Game Boy games and stuff. And I saw that they had this, and I'm like, holy shit, this is cool. So I got them like this. Kicks ass. Yeah, I'm telling you, like, Baki, Kengan Ashura, Hajime no Ippo, those are 3 animes you have absolutely got to watch. They are pure motivation. Yeah, man, I get that. I like to see my main character pick up wins, but not if they just pull a power up or some random thing out their ass. Like, Ichigo didn't pull his Bankai out of his ass, or his Shikai, or his Holification. He did Vaste Lorde, unfortunately. He did with that one form he fought Aizen with. And he did with that one form from a movie. But I think that might have been it. But hey, I mean, maybe in some of those fights the author just had to rush it because, you know... Yeah, maybe that's what happens sometimes. Maybe the authors just have to rush these fights. Because, I don't know, they're trying to meet a deadline, or they're not feeling well, or I don't know. I get that. I mean, hey, I gotta be real. I mean, some of these fights I just don't like. Back to true Shikai Ichigo. There's like this really awesome action figure coming out in like November, I think. It is like the action figure I have always waited on. It's got like full movable joints, you can change the face for different animations. Oh hell yeah, these are some of my favorite Ichigos, some of my most OP Ichigos. I can't see nothing. Oh, there's my friend. I love this attack. You know, as much as I love this form, my problem with this form and True Bankai and Horn of Salvation, we had it for like 10 seconds with it left. Like, these are his new forms. Like, these are the forms he went through hell and back to use and everything, and now they're just gone. Like, we had this Ichigo for the longest time, and credit where it's due, this form kicked ass. But we only got this one for like a season, and then it just disappeared forever. I'm like Buzz Lightyear when I see this Ichigo. I'm like, gone! It's gone. It's gone. Bye-bye. Woo, see ya. This is Dad Ichigo. Call him Dad Ichigo because he's a dad. Hell yeah, you know, I'll be real with you. I'll be real fucking real. I hated True Shikai when I first saw it. I absolutely fucking hated it. And then it grew on me. So let that be a life lesson. Just because people hate something at first doesn't mean it won't grow on them. That'd be real. I saw True Shikai, I'm like, that's the dumbest shit I ever saw in my life. And then I instantly said, and then like a little while later, I'm like, I fucking love this form.
Yeah.
It's like that old saying when parents see their kids freak out and they say, don't worry, they'll come around. Get it. Now another Getsuga Tensho. Oh, no, it's Ginjo. Might try Roblox. I've heard there's Bleach games in Roblox, so hopefully we can... Maybe I can finally play some Bleach games other than this. Even if it is block figures, I mean, you know, it's better than nothing. This is one of my favorite Ichigos. Like, the overall design of this Ichigo is just made for the CrazyRunt. Like, everything about it. The outfit, the color scheme, the hair, just everything. The only thing I don't like is the sword. Other than that, I fucking love it. See, like, I don't even know a jack about Roblox. I know it's a game about blocks, but that's about it. I'm aware there's like shit tons of microtransactions, so I'm not even sure if I want to get into it. God, I can barely afford to buy games that are on sale, let alone spend money on games with a shit ton of microtransactions. See, if I could give that Ichigo swords to this Ichigo, it'd be perfect. Alright, let's see. Going back to this one. Yeah. Yeah. I got depressed again thinking about a Budokai Bleach game. Could you imagine how awesome that'd be? If only I could get a Budokai Tenkaichi 3 Bleach game. My life would be perfect. Damn it, I didn't even get to go Bankai. I'm gonna say it again just in case that someone out there with enough influence to make a Bleach game can hear me. Jesus, this kid. I really like the eyes, I ain't gonna lie. What's his power? He turns everyone into McNuggets. I hate to break it to you, everyone in this anime already looks tasty enough. Oh yeah, I completely forgot what I was gonna say. Okay, yeah, so. Oh Jesus, that does sound terrifying. Three key ingredients to make the perfect Bleach game. Like, just take from these three core elements, from these three games, and you will have the best damn Bleach game of all time. Maybe even the best anime game of all time. Take the core combat from Budokai Tenkaichi 3 and any Dynasty Warriors game, or Pirate Warriors, or Cup of Tea, I mean, it's practically the same thing. Like, if there is a game where you run around as a character and you're hacking up an entire army of weak enemies getting to a boss that's slightly stronger, that is a Dynasty Warriors-like game. Like the One Piece Pirate Warriors game I played on this channel, yeah, I played Dynasty Warriors too, and it's practically the same thing. There are some big differences between the games, but it's mostly the same thing. Strong character hacking up an army of weaker characters. And no, this ain't it. This is more like a dungeon crawler. But yeah, take that part. Let you hack up a bunch of weak enemies as your favorite Bleach character. Well, they technically already did that with Bleach Soul Resurrection. But when you run into a strong enemy, like, okay, let's use the Soul Society arc as an example. When you're going around like this, you'd be hacking up a bunch of weak enemies. But when you run into, like, say, Ikaku or Kenpachi, you shouldn't fight Machika. You fought Ikaku, we need to fight Machika. When you run into another enemy like that, switch it up to like Budokai Tenkaichi 3. Like the gameplay anyway, so you're fighting like that, but keep all the controls the same. That way you don't have to retrain your brain. Like if one of Ichigo's ults is Getsuga Tensho, which you know damn well it would be, you would logic Getsuga Tensho at a big wave of enemies using like R2 plus triangle. But if you're fighting Ikaku, you would still do the same thing, it's just the gameplay would look somewhat different. There are two key elements. And I would just add this from Xenoverse 2, let you make your own character. Because let's be real, we would all want to make our own character playing a Bleach game. Because I'm a die-hard Xenoverse fan, and I was kind of bummed that they were going to make me make my own character. I'm like, dude, I just want to hop into some Dragon Ball Z, I don't want to make my own character. And then just getting stuff from my main character became my entire life. So yeah, just those three key elements, and we will have the perfect Bleach game. Alright, I'm not going to ramble about it anymore, because if I do, I won't be able to shut up. Yay. Sorry, Ichigo's is always going to be the best. No, but I know who can. The family Japan used in the cartoon for the McDonald's ad. They're going to sit at a local McDonald's like a happy family and eat McDonald's together. Yeah. Exactly. Not just a kid. A happy family! Who is enjoying your Mickey D's? Who is going to drum you up more business? Oh shit, I went Bankai. I wasn't even fighting someone. Damn. Why does Ichigo have that red thing? God damn it. This guy's gonna steal my kill, ain't he? Oh, nope, I got it. Sweet! What is this red thing on Ichigo? Like, I've seen the anime for the longest time, and I have never to this day. Like, he is the only character in the show who has that. Like, maybe it's his holster or something for his blade? Like, I don't know. It looks cool, don't get me wrong. I'm just trying to figure out what the hell it is. Hold on, does he have it on? Shit, alright, hang on. Alright, my curiosity's taking over now. Let's see, Ichigo. Alright, let's look at this one. Alright, he's got this big-ass belt-like thing to hold his sword, so that makes sense. Oh, hey, I got a Ruki I can upgrade. I'll have to do that later. Let's see, where's another Ichigo? He doesn't have it in Bankai. I've seen him in Bankai so many times, like, I know for a fact he does not have it in Bankai. See, he doesn't have it in that one. Let's see, I'm trying to find him in Shikai. Where the fuck are you, Ichigo? Here we are. See, there it is. Like, it looks cool, but I have no idea what the hell it is. And he doesn't just, and it's not just this form, it's his, like, new Shikai. Aha, here it is. This is the one I was talking about. See? Still there. I have no idea what the hell it's for. Why, we could argue it's for his sword to hold it in place and everything for him. Here's him as a dad. Nowhere to be found. It's nowhere. He doesn't have it. Now, maybe they just forgot to put that on him or something when they designed him, but I don't know. Alright, here's another one. True Shikai. Nowhere to be found. Probably. Like, see, nowhere to be found. Although, maybe he doesn't need it. Well, I mean, he still keeps this sword on his back, so he might still need it. I don't know. Like I said, this Ichigo kicks ass, so, you know, it doesn't really bother me all that much. Let me see if I can Google it real quick. Like, I never knew why the anime was called Bleach, and then me and a buddy at work Googled it, and we found out. Okay, so, got it right here. It's a red sash that holds his sword. Says it's red because of his accent color. Some say it wards off demons and evil spirits. Okay, so it may mean something, may mean nothing. Maybe it's there just to look cool, and it's up to us fans to debate what it's for, but it mostly holds his sword in place, I guess. Like, Ichigo is the only guy I've seen with that, so, yeah. Okay, let's see. Here we are. Wanted to use this one. Runt wanted to use a new Ichigo. This too is another one of my favorite Ichigos. There's another one where he has like a yellow aura instead of a blue aura, and he holds his sword down to his side instead of running around with it on his back like this. I can't help but wonder... What's this one? Yeah, my bro does that all the time. He's asked me like numerous times when he'll show me like stuff on TikTok while we're hanging out. He's like, give that a name for a bankai, and like I'll just give him like these cool names and stuff. He's like, well, that's really good. I think he sent me a bunch of links where I can comment on it. I haven't done that yet. And yes, the Runt does have a TikTok and an Instagram. CrazyRunt298, you can find. My Instagram one is a picture of Rimuru Tempest, blue hair guy from the time I got reincarnated as a slime. We can change that, but that's what it is right now. My TikTok is still the Ichigo profile pic, same thing I use on YouTube. So yeah, if you're looking for it, you know, there it is. See, this is one of my favorite fights in the anime. Ichigo didn't just one-shot Ginshio, they clashed blades for a while. Ichigo didn't have to pull out some BS power from his ass, like they had a well-balanced fight, and then it became clear that Ichigo was more powerful than him, and then he just ended it. I fucking loved it. It was awesome, and I love it. Huh, that is crazy. Oh well. I don't post any of my gaming content on there. In fact, I haven't really posted anything on there. I think I posted a copy of my Metal Gear Rising game that I got not too long ago. I know, great game. Finally got around to playing it. I don't know what took me so long. Also been meaning to get me Azura's Wrath. I've seen memes for that game and it looked pretty fucking dope. Still can't believe I haven't played that yet. These are really weird enemies. I finally beat him to it. Mm-hmm. Let's do this. Yeah. I actually got a Lego True Shikai Ichigo coming. I have a handful of Bleach Legos already, but this one came with Basta Lorde, True Shikai Ichigo, Wide Ichigo, Final Getsuga Tensho Ichigo. Hey, that Ichigo. I was just talking about that one. Nail. It's probably gonna be hard as hell to get these that Ichigo. Damn it. Last one. Alright, I know I got a damn Rukia here that I can level up. Damn it. This is annoying as fuck. Okay, she should be right here. There she is. Let's go get some more counts real quick. I think 3 will be enough. Oh shit, I just realized we're gonna have to level up that Rukia again to get the extra orb, son of a bitch. All for you, Ichigo. I love the Ichigo. Alright, let's see where there she is. Cool. Evolve. We should probably see if we can resurrect this Ruki or not. Let's see. Here we are. Oh, well, I guess that answers that question. We must do it again. We're gonna need more cones to level up that Rukia. Well, I am a gentleman. Fudge, I got the wrong one. Need at least 30 to do this. Boy. There we go. Alright, we got these spirit orbs. Let's go do a summon. I know we're not gonna get the Ichigo I want, but we gotta make progress somehow. Drum roll, please. I'm gonna cry. Damn it. Well, that sucked. Oh well, thank you all so much for watching. Like, subscribe, and if you want to play, comments down below. I love you all. Remember to keep watching that crazy run. Woof woof.